101 for solo founders in this new age, 2026, rapid advances in AI. How can you stand out? How can you understand marketing? How can you understand distribution? How can you understand everything? That is what I'm going to be discussing and talking about, and what I'm doing tonight, or what I've been doing as a solo founder with a day job. So, tonight, two topics over my shoulder: marketing, and then solo means solo. I'll get to that in a second. So, first, marketing. In today's world, AI is moving extremely fast. 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, Claudebot came out. Now people are not using it. Some people are. I just had a good conversation this morning with a really intelligent person that I respect a lot. And he was like, to me, he said this to me, that I'm on the bleeding edge. And I thought I was behind the curve. It's just crazy how fast things are moving. So when things are moving this fast and you're a founder and you have a great idea, you can go on and you can build your idea, which is fantastic. You should do that. Everyone should take that action today. Go build that MVP. Just start talking to Claude and Claude Code. But like I've said before, and I'll continue to say it again, if you have the world's best idea, no matter what, if you can't distribute that idea and put that out into the world, you don't have anything. You don't have the best idea. It falls flat. So what you need to do is understand marketing. So tonight, I'm going to talk a few things that I'm doing, that I've done, and I plan to do within the marketing world to really kind of like set myself up for success. And we'll see. I mean, I'll be as honest as I can, with all my viewers. So what I did today, which I'm really kind of excited about, and what want to see is so I gathered up all of the analytics from all the different tools that you can use for free, primarily Google Analytics and a few other places. Email open rate and all this fun stuff. And so what I'm doing is I've realized with all of that data from my website, people are not converting. So I have a great top of the funnel, if you will, right? People are coming to the website, but now I need to get them to sign up and then actually use it, right? So top of the funnel is working. I need to continue for that to work. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining. And so what I did, and I'm going to start going live here soon with it, is I created an A/B test of the landing page. So the first landing page is pretty much going to stay the same. And then the second landing page is going to be what I'd like to say, the Steve Jobs landing page. So I took a page out of Steve Jobs' book. I worked on the code with Claude, and now I feel like I have a landing page that maybe Steve Jobs would be kind of proud of, or even at least say yes, that's pretty cool. So anyways, so that's one thing, right? So that's a very crucial thing about marketing, is like understanding your data, where in that funnel from brand new user to end user, right? Whether it's subscription, sign up, paying, doesn't matter. In that funnel, where is it falling out? And so I'm testing, like I said, different landing pages. One's kind of an improvement of what I have today, and then one is kind of drastically different, but it's about what Steve Jobs would kind of like. So that's one thing, and I'm really excited about. The second thing is using the technology that we have at our fingertips, and that's coming out at a breaknecking speed of AI, which is great. It is, but it's also exhausting to keep up with all the improvements with AI. So for instance, recently is, I guess, two things. One is I've seen a pretty large increase with Reddit. And so, like, people from Reddit engaging with the idea of my company, which is great. So now I need how to figure out how to capitalize that. So Reddit has an API, and if I'm wrong on any of this, please tell me in the comments. But Reddit has an API, and as long as you don't go over their max limit, which is I think like 1 million tokens or something like that, 1 million calls per day, which is that would be incredible if you go over that. But let's say you don't, then you're in the free zone. I think it's like $12,000 a month or something like that if you go over it. So don't go over it. Anyways, yeah. So you hook up your API to the Claude bot that you have, and you specifically give it as many guardrails, as many technical guardrails as possible. And then that way you can scale pretty fast that way. So I'm excited for that. And then another thing is, using the Claudebot with the YouTube API to really kind of like draw out as many analytics, competitive analysis, what's going well, what's not going well. And then that way, every morning, especially after I do lives, I go live Sunday, Wednesday, Friday. That way I can analyze and learn from what's going well, what's not going well, how can I get better. So that's what I'm really excited about for the future, and see how that goes. And if anyone is curious, I am sick and got the flu, but that kind of leads perfectly into number 2 topic for tonight, which is, if you can't read it, solo means solo. So I'm a solo founder. I have one pseudo paid, thanks, Dammy. And I have one paid contractor, full stack DevOps guy to kind of help me, right? But, solo means solo. So, running, 103 fever today, doesn't matter. If things don't get done, then that means they don't get done. I don't have employees or anyone else to help. So you just, take some extra medicine. I drank a lot of Celsius today, and a lot of energy drinks to be able to stay up and keep going. So anyways, if you're venturing out, starting a company by yourself, and you plan to do a solo founder stuff, just make sure that you understand and factor in these types of days, and hopefully they don't come too often. But if you get sick, or if you get injured, or just travel day, bad day, whatever, it doesn't matter. You will be, it's all on you. So solo really does mean solo. So just understand that, factor that in before you dive headfirst. And obviously, contracting out as many things as possible would be awesome, right? But you have to have a lot of capital to start with that. And so, pros and cons to all of that, right? Dealing with a lot of different contractors, whether it's marketing, building, advising, having good ones can make or break you. And so you need to be careful about that. But solo means solo. Have the time. Want to offer for a rainbow strawberry. All right. Is that like a ice cream or something? Sounds good. It's kind of winter. It's like 4 degrees outside, so I'm not gonna eat some ice cream. Anyways, Johnny. Yeah, how's my day going? Well, I just finished talking about that. It's funny. I got the flu, so I'm like fevering. I completely just wasted all day today, like tired, lots of energy drinks, but built some really cool stuff, worked a lot on marketing, SEO stuff. Yeah, I'm excited. Um, yeah, and I'm really, really excited to see where this technology continues to go, because I think the AI advancements every single day is crazy. Oh, it's not for me. It's definitely not for everybody. But there's this one company. I cannot remember. I just saw it just got launched today, but it was really cool. Um, I don't know what mod is, man. Johnny, I don't know what mod is, but sure. Anyways, the company released something financial, right? So like basically, you throw in all your financials for company reasons, and it just spits out all the data and all the stuff, closing books and all the stuff. It was insanely cool. Now, if it's 100% accurate, then that's even better. I'd say I have no idea, but I'm guessing it's like 70 for 80% accurate. But any which way, it's really cool that these types of companies are coming out at the breakneck speed that they are. So it's cool. All right, I'm gonna turn in. Fever's coming back, definitely. So any questions? If not, I'm gonna take off. All right, cool. Awesome. Thanks everybody for joining. Thank you for the questions. Continue to come back. I am live Sundays and Wednesdays and Fridays. And I'm actually doing a podcast tomorrow, which is cool. Doing a podcast tomorrow. If anyone will be around, I'll put the links in the bio. All right, thanks. Bye.